Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the shop. My name's Ben. Tonight I have an update on the XLs for you guys. A lot of people are pretty curious about the state or the status of the XLs and why they haven't got them yet. It's all stemmed from the caps and the magnets. So I've got one here to show you what has been going on. I'll turn these around. And a zoom is in. All right, so this is a, get the focus happening. Okay, so this is a lid of the XL, and what we have in the lid is a thread, a M2.5 thread, and then a 2mm hole. Sorry, the lighting's not great here. So again, we have a M2.5 thread and a 2mm hole. So the thread is allowing people with 3D printers, woodworkers and things to print their own caps and route their own caps out. And the idea is the threads allow the caps to be bolted on, so you can make sort of a handle for these things if you wanted and bolt them on. You could go wild with them. But that is not the issue I'm having. The issue I'm having was pressing these magnets in, because I was trying to avoid as much as I can having these magnets glued in. There's nothing wrong with gluing the magnets in, it's fine. My only concern is if people drop the whole lid in an isopropyl alcohol bath, there is a chance that the alcohol will eat the glue away. But I guess if you're not dunking the whole thing in and you're only sort of submerging the teeth, it's fine. But as a manufacturer, I can't go telling my customers what to do and what not to do. I would expect to be able to drop the whole thing in alcohol, but here we are. So what I have done, rather than press them in, I've made them sit in at the perfect depth with a tiny little bit of clearance. So the magnets are 2mm and I'm drilling the hole to 2.1mm, so it gives it a little bit of wiggle room and allows the glue somewhere to go and seal the magnet. Having this too tight, what I was finding is I would drop a little bit of glue on and then push the magnet in, it will just pop straight back out because it was such a tight fit, and the air would compress under the magnet and it would just pop the magnet back out. This is no good, because having the magnets protrude even at the slightest little bit will make these caps rock. And I have an example of a cap rocking, this one. So see, you can probably hear the cap rocks ever so slightly. Now this is a combination of magnets sitting too high and the fact that I tried to get a little bit too fancy and pocket this lid out. So now it's thin and it's not quite flat. Like, it's very, very flat, but it's not perfectly flat. So you put it on and the lids, they'll rock a slight amount, and there'll be one spot where they don't rock at all. It's just because how I'm holding them. Yeah, so there's no rocking there. Because I'm trying to hold these in the machine, I need to clamp the part. Let me zoom this out a little bit. So I need to clamp the part and then machine it away. And as I'm clamping it, it's slightly deforming the part, and then I relieve it, and then the part sits not perfectly flat. So to get away with that, I'm going to remove this pocketed section, so there's a lot more meat to it, so it won't flex, and that will fix that problem. So gluing the magnets into the caps, gluing the magnets into the lid, and having them sit a little bit below flush, so there's a little bit of clearance there. It's going to make these things perfect, because I would rather refund you guys than send out substantial parts. I refuse to send out parts that are not up to my standard. Sorry, I'm a bit sick as well. I think the stress of these grinders has actually given me a cold, but we will push on and carry on and get these done. It's a bit stressful because you guys have been promised these things a couple of weeks ago now, and I have not fulfilled my promise. Like I said, I'm willing to refund you guys. I hope you don't take me up on that offer, but I stick by my word, and I want these things perfect, and I will not send substantial parts out. Anyway, I'll show you. So these are all the middles all ready to go. I've got a heap of bottoms there for the XLs. These are all sort of the old lids that were too tight to press the magnets in. I've got a bit of a photo booth going. Yeah, so there's orders going out every day. The Aroma-3s are all sorted. Those orders are all fine. It's just that the founding edition, with a new product, there's always sort of teething issues and sort of bumps along the way. But it's all been resolved now, and the orders will be flowing out again, I promise you. I'm working as hard as I can to get them done. I don't even know what the time is at the moment. Let me check. What is it? 6:40, Wednesday the 21st of March. So, yeah, orders will be flowing out as of this Friday. DHL pick up from me 2 times a week because we're pretty remote. We're pretty rural here where we are. So, DHL send a van up 2 times a week just to pick my parts up. My emails are a bit of a mess, to be honest. They're flooding pretty fast. It's hard for me to keep up, if I'm honest. Some emails are getting neglected. If you feel like you haven't been responded to, please just send another email. Keep sending them. I won't be offended. I know it's not super professional, but just keep sending them. I will reply eventually. I'm going to keep working as hard as I can to get these XLs done. The machine is good. The parts are coming off great. So, yeah, it's just a few little hiccups along the way, along the start, and then we'll be sorted. And then being founders members, founders editions, I'll support you forever while you're customers of mine. If you ever have issues with a founding part, I'll replace them or whatever, because you guys are the OGs. You support me on these founding products with sort of uncertain outcomes. So yeah, all right, enough rambling from me. I'm going to get out of here, get the machine running again, making some more parts, and get out of here and keep going. Thanks for all the support. Again, please send me an email if you feel like I'm missing something or you haven't been answered or anything. Yeah. All right, thanks very much. I'm out of here. I will talk to you all later. Ciao.